Hello and welcome back to MindSpanse. I'm Craig, live from Jiminy Peak, having a great trip skiing with my son and my wife. And there's something about being out exercising in the cold air, fresh mountain air. It's just, to me, it's like everyone, when they see pictures, they're like, oh, you look so happy. And it's like, so my happy place is I grew up skiing, and it's just one of my favorite, not just sports, but it's just the whole thing. The mountain brooks and the snow and the air and the smoke from the fireplaces and just everything, and the food, and of course the exercise. And it's the two things I really want to talk about. One, of course, we're approaching New Year's, and I was talking last time about having the right gear to be in this weather, and I sort of forgot to mention that the point I was trying to make there was that it's really about your inner gear. So how do you work on your inner gear so that you're always prepared and have the best tools to migrate through existence with the most elevated joy and peace and happiness and whatnot, and get rid of stress and smile more and all that kind of stuff, which is what really I'm all about. But I want to talk about two things. One is just nature, and I've talked about this a lot, but it's really like amazing that you look at the trees and the ice on the trees and the intricacy and how it looks like lungs, and it's sort of like the perfect manifestation of the fabric of the universe. Not to be too kooky, but if you think about it, like waves are on a water. Like if you plop on the water, there are waves on the water, and then there's stuff that grows within this environment that we live in, including us. But with us, our mind is sort of clouds everything. But with trees and animals in many respects, although I give them more credit than most people do in terms of their own mental abilities. But certainly trees and plants and streams and things that just exist for their existence, right? And it's just, so when you look deeply at them and how they grow and how they interact with each other, and it's a fascinating way to explore your own self, and also to help you think about how to untangle some of the constraints and some of the preconceived reactions and notions that you have about the world, and just to realize that there is a base existence, a base manifestation. I keep using that word, but it's sort of like that. It grows within the framework of the universe, the fabric of the universe, and that's how it comes about. This is what you see. And the deeper you stare into it, the deeper you go, and the depth becomes the beauty. It's just that initially you're like, wow, it's so beautiful with the icicles, and then you stare deep into this forest and the intricacies and the entwinement of the branches, and it actually, the depth itself becomes the beauty and the meditation. So that's really my main message today, is to really take the time to get out in nature, appreciate nature, and also to appreciate your own physicality, which is, when you're skiing and you're doing things, it's billions of calculations, and it's really fast. I talk about this a lot in other videos, but and you see it if you think about the practice of yoga as a meditation, physical yoga as a meditation. It's very similar to any sort of sport, and certainly a really high performance sport, where your body really has to work like trillions of times a second to just function and make incredibly complex decisions, and just the awe of that is incredible. So take a moment to just thank yourself for being so amazing, because you rock. And I hope you have a really incredible day and a very happy and healthy new year. I'm going to try to do a couple more videos from here because it's so beautiful. I'll try some other spots, and I'll talk to you really soon. Have fun.